Hello and welcome to another Tarkir quick draft video. This will be my third now. I forgot that as soon as you click the payment button on the event, it puts you straight into the first pick. So I'm already in it. The last two drafts have been very successful, both two color. We did red, white the first time and then white, black the second time. So we'll see if we're going to be in two colors again, but I'm already seeing Death Begets Life, so this might be my first attempt at a uh, 3, 4, 5 color draft. So let me just give it a read. Sorcery, destroy all creatures and enchantments. Draw a card for each permanent destroyed this way. 8 mana. Maybe that is just worth taking. It's insane for stabilizing if you can hit the mana. What are my other options? Abzan, when this creature enters, if you cast it, mill 4 cards. When you do, return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. I've used this one before, Sun Palkirin. That one's really nice. Yeah, nothing else is looking good, and I can always pivot, but let's give it a try. Sultai colors I need to remember. Okay, another Sultai card. Search your library for up to 3 monocolored cards with different names and exile them. An opponent chooses one of those cards. Shuffle that card into your library. You may cast the other cards without playing their mana cost. Interesting. I probably don't need another sort of, I don't know how to call these cards, super expensive top end card. This is a nice teamer, but it's quite a cheap card to be like splashing, so maybe teamer would be my main, and I would splash the black for that. Lion Weight though, that I didn't see that before, but that's a really good Sultai colored card. Interacts with the graveyard. I think I just take that. But we are going to need a good amount of mana fixing. There's already an Evolving Wilds. So we got 2 crazy... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Crazy spells already. So let's see if there's some good creatures. Definitely don't need the Dragogenesis. Dragonstorm Globe is very tempting as a ramp effect to help us get to casting Death Begets Life. The Whirling Storm Brood, also pretty appealing. I was saying I needed some big creatures, but maybe I take the Dragonstorm Globe as the more flexible option. Dispelling Exile is excellent as well. Maybe I should take that. So that's a difficult decision. Big Dragon, good counterspell, or Globe to ramp. I think I might take Globe, because I feel like the other two are more replaceable. That's my logic. Still looking for mana fixing as well. That is mana fixing, but it's teamer colors, which is still good, but maybe this is where I take the exhale, dispelling exhale. But the Sagapamla also very good for a premium creature. And it does like being milled as well. So if I have some mill effects to get Lion Weight going, I think the Dispelling Exile is very important for sort of stalling out early. I like it. And if we get some dragons, it obviously works even better. We still haven't got a single creature. There's another exhale. But maybe I should be taking this, the mana fixing. Mardi Monument, not the right colors. There is a dragon, and it is a creature, and we've got Globe and Exhale. And it does have a cheap omen, which has a draw card effect, so maybe this should be what I'm looking at. So it's the omen, or not the omen, sorry, the Death Gorger, Hell Death Gorger, Dispelling Exile, or Thornwood Falls. We already have a Dispelling Exile, and we do have 4 spells already. 4 spells for, yeah, is that the word? Okay, I've narrowed it down to Thornwood Falls or Death Gorger. I think they are the better options. But which one's the better one? Tell me what you would pick, because I am curious. I just don't... If I knew how many more of these tap lands I might be able to get, it would help a lot. I'm just worried that this is going to be one of my only times and I'm going to end up with not enough tap lands. I think I'm going to take the land. Okay. There's another tap land. There's also a Team of Monument, which we won't be able to cast, I don't think. Focus the Mind is also a good option for getting us to casting Death Begets Life. But maybe it's just the tap land again. Ice Ridge Serpent also a good option, but it feels like quite an expensive card for what it is. I have seen it be very successful against counters because they lose the counters. But it's not particularly drawing me in. I think it's another tap land. And that's excellent. That's exactly what I was hoping I would see. There's been so many Dispelling Exiles. That might be the 4th I've seen. Yeah, I'm gonna take it, and we just need some creatures now. Badly. But saying that, and then there's just more tap lands that I want, and there's no real creatures that I want, so I'm just gonna do it. We now have a very satisfying the 3 different tap lands I would want. Not that that's the goal. Okay, I need creatures. So I think it's the Defender. Again, good for... I feel like Defenders are so strong for these expensive decks that want to stall out. So I'm going to take that. Move these around. Okay. Out of these... We've got a lot in our colours. There is 2 good creatures. The Ice Climber is a great mill option. This is a bigger creature but more expensive. And then Focus the Mind is good card draw effect. It's so tempting to take Focus the Mind, but I feel like I'm going overkill with the spells already. Snakeskin Veil is also not terrible, but I think I won't have that many cheap creatures to cast it on, and I'll be ramping in most of those early turns. Maybe it is just Ice Climber. This creature can't be blocked. Whenever this creature attacks, up to 1 target player mills cards equal to its power. I don't really have many ways to up its power at the moment. This spell costs 2 less. You cast another spell this turn, draw 3 cards and discard a card. Yeah, I'm gonna take this and then prioritize cheaper creatures from now on. I keep saying that though. Okay, there's one. None in this pack. I don't really care. Don't think I'll play this, but it's not out of the question. And I will not be playing that. Okay, pack 2, and I'm already seeing an excellent card to take. That is very good. I mean, it's just perfect for us. I'm gonna have a look at what else there is, but... A big dragon in our colours with a ramp effect. Search your library for up to 2 basic forest cards, reveal them, put 1 onto the battlefield tapped and the other into hand, then shuffle. And whenever another creature dragon controls gain 3 life. Yeah, we are definitely taking that. Actually, I'm going to move these to here. Okay, we've got the Kishla Skimmer as a cheap creature, which I like. Team of Devotee, also very good. Cheap creature with Defender, good way of stalling it out. Naga Flashcrafter. You may have this creature enter as a copy of any creature on the battlefield. Exile this card from your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on target non-legendary creature you control. Each other creature you control becomes a copy of that creature until the end of turn. That's quite fun. But it's a bit expensive. I think I'm choosing here between Team of Devotee, Kishla Skimmer, and Sage of the Fang. Kishla Skimmer is very possibly going to draw some cards with... I mean, right now I just have Lie in Wait, actually, don't I? I don't really need more draw card effects, I don't think, given I have Focus the Mind and Death Gets Life. I think I might just be a Devotee here. Yeah, I don't mind it. I think it's going to be blue-green base. Ooh, a Royal Procession. No, I wish I took the Skimmer. Other option could be the Dragon. I do want dragons for my globe. There's another globe as well. Sibsig Appraiser is a very solid cheap creature spell as well. I mean, this dragon is good with the Omen as well. A draw effect. A dragon. I think I'll take it because I want at least like 4 dragons. Here we've got an Evolving Wilds. Agent of Cotus is a cheap creature. I think we are doing alright for mana fixing already, so I think I'm going to take the Agent of Cotus as a cheap creature. Anything else I should be considering? I mean, Gomag Rakshasha is alright, but I think I have... The spaces in my deck for expensive cards I think should be reserved mostly for dragons. And I haven't been too impressed with this card either. Also double black on the splash, not ideal. Sandskitter Outrider's also an option, but I think it's kind of the worst of, like, either I want a cheap creature or I like the good mana fixing. So I think I'd take the cheap creature here. Yeah, I think so. And here there's not a great cheap creature. We've got Riverwalk Technique is potentially the best sort of interaction. Sarkhan's Resolve is a combat trick and removal for flying. Could be good. But I think we still want creatures, but this is not appealing. I feel like this is... most of my stuff is expensive enough that I won't be casting twice. And it's a 3-mana creature, which I guess isn't the worst. But I'd probably rather just counter spell or removal. Maybe I should just take this as a potentially playable creature. Abzan Devotee is also an option, something that interacts with the graveyard as well, but it's black 2 mana, which I don't think I want. What does Watcher of the Wayside do? When this creature enters target player mills 2 cards, you gain 2 life. That could be honestly not too bad, but I don't have many cards that benefit from being milled. It's just Lie in Wait want some creatures in my graveyard, and Agent Uncoded has a renew. I think whatever I take from this bag, it's unlikely I play. So it's just what would I rather have on my sideboard as an option to play. I think it's Riverwalk Technique. I'm just going to take it, but with the expectation I'm not playing it. Well, Bewildering Blizzard is another good way to get cards, but I think, like I say, I think we've got enough of those now. I think. I don't know how much card draw is too much card draw. So I think it's just Sibsig Appraiser. It's also a card draw effect, but it's also a creature, which I think is the important thing here. Oh, another Durga Island Dragon. I think that will probably be what we go for. We're nearing the end of pack 2. So that or the Devotee. Devotee is really good for shoring up the early game. But I need to make sure that after Death Begets Life hits the board that there's enough left for me to win out with my dragons. I think I just want the dragon. Okay, we've got another dragon option, and honestly, not much else. Sentinel is not particularly appealing. I mean, it could be good. It is, again, more mana fixing. I think we're gonna be alright for mana fixing. Maybe I'm wrong. What's Gurmag Night Watch? When this creature enters, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may put one of these cards back on top of the library, put the rest into your graveyard. Could be good. And it is a 3/3 creature. Maybe that's where I should be. 3/3 lets me pick what I want, and maybe I try get some more cards that don't mind being in the graveyard now that I've got a couple of sort of putting stuff in the graveyard effects. Yeah, I think I'll try this. Is that or the big dragon again? Who does have a draw card effect. I'm getting based by these. I need to stop thinking draw cards do not matter now. Surely. I have 1, 2, 3. That's not really draw. 4, 5. 5 draw cards. And how many creatures am I on already? 8 creatures. 7 non-creatures. I'm going to take that one for now. Yeah, it is very tempting to go for this. That'll be my 4th dragon. Yeah, honestly, I'm going to go for this and hope I get some Dragonstorms, I think. Okay, now it could be the Sentinel. Yeah, I think it is. I don't know if I'll play it, but I'll put it in here for now. Okay, Pamela is... Oh, actually, never mind. This is great. This is... I think the Pamela is good because it benefits from being in the graveyard. But I kind of like this just for being 3 or 4 cost, 3/3, and potentially getting me to my dragons or Death Gets Life a bit quicker. With a draw card effect, basically. But let's do that. Can you draw too many cards? That is the question we are going to answer today. Okay, that's a nice easy choice, and I like it, so I'll probably keep it, but we will see. This is a decent removal. A lot of flying creatures you do want to get rid of. Probably not playing that. Probably not playing that either. You never know. Okay, Sage of the Skies is great, but it's the wrong colours. Ooh. Oh, but the Omen's the wrong colour, isn't it? But I do quite like the effect on the actual dragon. But probably not worth taking without the passive. Well, not the passive, the Omen. Cruel Truths would be a bit overkill for the card draw. I think I just take the Dragon Spray. I don't actually have much removal yet, other than the Colossal removal and Lion Weight. I guess Resolve, and I guess I'm doing alright. Maybe Wayfarer is better for cheap creature that can get me to my cards more. Tap a creature, counter. I guess I could try find another Dispelling Exile. And I still have in my sideboard the River Walk technique. So if I need more counters, I'll take them. I think I'll take this. Good way to make sure I'm hitting every land drop for sure. Okay, Devotee, Jungle Hollow, Spectral Denial, Dragon's Prey, all good options. Let me have a look at my deck and think, what do I need? So we're at 12 creatures, 8 non-creatures. We've got a good amount of fixing. I still think we could do some more of the high-end cards. But maybe not. Maybe this 4 is good with Death Begets Life as a showstopper. So do I want more interaction? Maybe I do. But is Dragon's Prey that? Maybe it is. It's good stalling. It's 3 mana. It's a cheap way to keep myself in the game, potentially. This is something I'd rather, though. I mean, is the Devotee, which isn't great for mana fixing, but it's just great for being hard to get through for the aggressive decks, which I suspect I'll play quite a lot of, so maybe I would rather that. But this kind of does the same thing. Yeah, I think the Dragon's Prey I would rather. It means I don't have to worry about removal in some of these other packs. Lots of good options here. Sibsig Appraiser, Einok Wayfarer, Sagu Pamela. Even Aggressive Negotiations is kind of tempting. I think it's probably... Honestly, maybe... I don't have any 4 mana plays, so maybe it is the Pamela. Something that gets value as well from being in the graveyard. I don't think it's Negotiations. Appraiser's an option, but I think Pamela's just good for being a reach creature that can block before we're... And when we've cast Death Gets Life or milled it, it's not bad. Yeah, I think I'll take it. Oh, I just got rid of something I didn't want to. Okay. Another Aurora Possession. Not a terrible option. And that's about it. Or the Boulderborn Dragon. I'm kind of wishing I took the self-mill now and I could have, what was it? Ice Climber. I could have taken these. Is there any good creature? Is Boulderborn Dragon worth playing? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth without the Forecaster. But I could still stumble into the Forecaster. This is the final pack, so I think it's unlikely. Okay, maybe just take this. I don't know though. It kind of feels like it would be the wrong pace. I've already got enough spells, don't I? Yeah. I should be prioritizing creatures over everything. Humbling Elder's another option for a very cheap creature that can nullify some of the early aggression. I kind of like it, but is it just gonna cloud my hand? I think it's okay. Yeah, I think I might take it, but it's... I mean, it's really good if I'm in... If I want to double spell, but I'm more thinking of it as a cheap way of slowing someone down a bit. But maybe I should be... Maybe I've already got that covered. I'm not sure. I mean, this pack just doesn't have great options. Maybe it is just the Procession. It works. I mean, it's the right colors. It's a good spell. It's... Yeah, it's the only card that feels particularly good, but... Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Okay, we've got another big dragon. That might be what we needed. There's not really any cheap creatures in the right colors, and Snakeskin Veil doesn't feel that appealing. I guess Snakeskin Veil could have an interesting interaction with Death Begets Life, where I assume I can make it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I'll go with this. My 5th dragon? Okay, we got Devotee again for slowing them down. What's Wingblade Disciple? Cost a second spell each time. That's very unlikely to happen, but that is a good card. I think it might just be another Devotee. The boring option. Oh, another globe. I'm down for that. Especially since nothing else is jumping out. Earthcarver or another Death Gorger. I'm gonna take him. I mean, he's gonna be a 4/6 for the same price. You obviously don't get the Endure, but having the Omen early on as well is quite nice. I mean, there's a good chance I don't get that copy. I'm just gonna take it. Okay, I think it's a Riverwalk technique out of this. Unless it's this. Put a target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Yeah, no. As a third Teemo Devotee, I don't mind that. I think it's a Wayfair. Yeah, I like that. Probably won't play it, but you never know. I'll put it in that pile. Okay. I don't know how that went. I guess because I'm so used to 2-card drafts, this just feels... It feels so interesting trying to like balance the number of spells and like late game power versus early game power, like, or not power, but like shutting down aggressive decks. I think getting 2 Dragonstorm Globes is very big. Is this all that's in my sideboard at the moment? We're going to need to do a lot of cutting. I'm going to put these back in. And then let's get to trimming. Oh, no, that's not right. That's right. So I have 21 creatures, 15 non-creatures. And I think the target is... So I'm going to have 17 mana, which means I have 23 cards to work with. It's probably like 8 spells, 15 creatures. That's what I'm looking at. So we know we definitely want the globes. The Death Begets Life is great. And then I think I just want to focus on things that can help stall early. I definitely want this. So for how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just looked at this and then forgot immediately. 15. So 15 to 8. So we're cutting 7 spells. Let's sort them by interaction. So this is removal. This is kind of removal. I don't know whether that counts. Let's count it as removal. This is kind of removal. That's not. Is this good? I don't know if this is good. I think I don't want this because this would be good if late dragons were a weakness. But I'm hoping if we're against big flying creatures, I'm already up. And a lot of the aggressive decks don't have flying creatures. Or like early flying creatures. There's a couple I can think of, but don't think it's too big. So that's already 3 out of our 8 with just the mana fixing spells. Death Begets Life 4. So we have room for 4 more. I think I definitely want the Dispelling Exhale. I think Lion Weight is amazing. So that takes us to 6. Room for 2 more. Maybe the Royal Possessions are not as good as I think they are, because there's not... I'm not getting anything from removing creatures from the graveyard. If I had like the Skimmer or that dragon that wants that, then that would be better. And I don't have that much that's self-milling, so it's unlike... I mean, it's the Wayfair. Maybe I keep 1. It's just the Wayfarer. Potentially Sibsig Appraiser has a difficult choice, and then the Night Watch. Yeah, I think I'm happy getting rid of those. So now I'm on 7. One more. 1, 2, 3. Maybe it is just focus the mind. After that, you can let me know what you would take here in the comments, and whether I'm being silly limiting myself to 8 spells. But I think, I mean, it's easy to forget how much the mana fixing takes up room in that category. Maybe I should be running 16 mana, but this just feels like a super expensive deck. I'd way rather have 17 with access to globes. And I want to be playing the globes on turn 3, so I want to make sure I've got the mana. Okay, let's cut these for now then. Time to look at the creatures. We have a lot of dragons. Well, we've got 6 dragons, which I think is more than enough. We've got the Sentinel, but do I need more mana fixing? I'm not sure I do. I think we can cut that. And how many are we on at the moment? 20, so I'm getting rid of 5, which is not that many. I like my defenders, but maybe I don't need this many 2 costs. Maybe I get rid of one of the devotees. Sibsig Appraise is nice. I think I get rid of those. Maybe one of these. So I'm on 41. One more. Maybe it's just another one of these. They're definitely the one I like the least out of my dragons. I would way rather tap at instant speed than plus 1/+1, one of my kind of rubbishy creatures. I think it's probably a 2 cost that's going. Although I don't have any 4 costs, so I might end up playing 2 costs on turn 4. And I do want to have 2 costs to focus the mind with, or bring back from Lion Weight. And maybe I bring back that devotee, because there's a nice synergy between having the defenders with higher sort of power than a lot of things of their cost, and then having Lion Weight to deal that damage. I like my 4 costs. Maybe I don't like the Nest Guard that much, but Undergrowth Leopard is also pretty underwhelming compared to my other 2 costs, so maybe I get rid of that. Maybe I get rid of Coatus. I maybe shouldn't be that worried about the renew effect. And that's 40 cards. And then just checking the mana. Got 2 swamps. I mean, I have really good ability to fix. I think 2 swamps is fine, because it increases my chance of being able to cast Night Watch early-ish. And we just have to reach the dragons. No Dragonstorms is a bit sad. We've got good ramp though. I think we can work with this. But this is very out of my comfort zone compared to the last drafts. Let's give it a whirl. Okay, so we've got a tap land, which is great. Team of Devotee. I mean, we've got turn 2, 3, and 4 all sorted. I think it's good. Worth keeping. No forest, but Devotee sorts that out for us. So hopefully they don't get rid of it. Okay, well there's our forest anyway. Lucky draw. They are going to be aggressive, so I'm very glad I've got these devotees in my deck. For the forest. I can't defend against that because of the menace, but at least I can hopefully stop the mobilize. Unless there's some removal here. Yup. Okay. 2 damage. The onslaught begins. think I just need to get the nest guard out. I guess it doesn't matter too much, but I have nothing else to play if I don't, so let's do that. Let's put this. Oh, I could bring back from your graveyard to your hand. Okay. I mean, it could be good. Slow it down. But then I think this is just better. I think I should save the line weight for something a bit more pressing. Okay, no counters. That. And they've left 2 mana up, but I think that's for lack of something to do, not because they can't do anything. I think... So I got another defender, which would be nice, because I can double block the brigade. I could get the pummeler out with reach, which I quite like, actually. And then I've got options to double block. Yeah, I think that's just better. And then next turn I can always play maybe the devotee in this, or see if I get an untapped land, I might be able to do something else. Well, they must have a combat trick, but I'm bound to see it. Nope, okay. Okay, so we did get the untapped land. So that means I can play 2 things, potentially. But maybe I want to use this to start drawing some cards. Maybe I lie in wait my defender and play it. Although they can't attack if I just play this, so I think I'm just gonna play the tap land. Also, should I be attacking? Maybe I should be. Maybe I'll attack with the pummeler. Maybe I should have done that first, but it's fine. See what you got. I guess that would have been a mistake if they had Odious Exhale, which they had the mana up for. I think they are in a pretty rough spot with their mana. I think they can. They've got a bunch of red and black cards and they can only play 1 per turn because they have so many planes. But maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Not attacking. Excuse me. Well, I think I might just put the dragon out. What are my other options? I could lie and wait. I think I might actually do that. And then I can focus the mind. Yeah. Nice thing about the devotee being a 3/3. Focus the mind. That's a lot of lands. I don't think I need the lands. See, I can get focus the mind back now. I think overall possession's better than I think it is. I could also get rid of the devotee, but I think I'll keep it. I suspect I am in the clear now in this game. Unless they have got some scaling. Yeah. I think they got a bit unlucky with their draw. They made an interesting decision attacking with their flyer. And gold on the first game of the day. That's a lot of lands. Maybe too many lands? Is there such thing? I do have a turn 2, 3, 4, so I kind of like it. Let's keep it. Let's learn my lesson if it's bad. We're also on the play, which means we're gonna be able to get a devotee out pretty quick. Do I keep? Yeah, no, I like the devotee first. Okay, black red could be pretty aggressive, but they're not playing anything, which makes me feel pretty good. And we nettled our 3 land, which is great. So we could get going pretty quick here. Well, I've already got 5 mana up next turn. Okay. I don't mind trading that. Might just be a black-red deck. I think I'm gonna leave mana up for the exile. I could get 3 devotees out, which would be quite funny to look at, but I think I will chill. Yeah. Because the other thing I can do is, I think I want to play this next turn if I draw a land there. There is a draw card effect, which could be nice. 4 mana for the opponent. What do they have here? Yes, I'm very happy with that. They don't have enough mana anyway. I won't give them the information. I would love to play this just for the... Okay. It's plain sailing so far, so I could get a mana from this, and I can play Devotee as well, which I like. Let's see. Attack land, we'll take it, I think. I'm gonna be sick of this card by the end of this game. See, I watched, well, I've been watching a lot of YouTube limited content, and I find it so interesting that the good players don't like defenders. They just seem so, in a format that feels very focused on stalling out to hit big cards, it feels like a very strong concept. But I must be missing something, I think. We have a Dragonstorm. See if they can play some dragons. There are some really nice red dragons. And that one. Well, they're going to get rid of my graveyard, I think. I don't really mind. Okay. I don't mind that. I think I'm most likely to get back to exhale. I want to exile. I mean, this trades well with everything. I could also... No, it doesn't matter because it's Death Touch. Which would I rather? I think I'd rather get this one out. Yeah, I'll copy you. Yeah, I'll try attack, because then if they attack, I can double block that. Yeah, I think I will. I'm very happy to trade, especially while they're tapped out. Have no tricks. I got very lucky that I got enough mana to get into the casting dragon range, because I've not been doing much else. What did they get? Okay, that's good. That's a very expensive Gruma Initiate. I was thinking about this card. I'm just... It's such an interesting... Like, you get to choose how much life you pay. When this creature enters, look at the top of your cards of your library. You may put one of these cards back on top of your library. I think I'll keep that for playing after this. I think I can keep the pressure on a bit more with this. It's also more efficient with my mana, assuming... do I just keep pressuring? I can now block that with that, so I think I'll just keep at it. You can only block it with that. Tanking the damage feels irresponsible. And the other good thing is, like, even if they had a Caustic Exile, they can't do it on this one, and if they do it on this, it's Death Touch anyway, and it will still deal the damage, so it's kind of rough. Okay, we're trading our dragons, which is, I think, good for me, because that's their only flyer at the moment, but I'm assuming they have another dragon. I don't think they'd do that if they weren't, because then they can't. Okay. Wow, that was expensive. Also, it's interesting they traded that away, but I guess they kind of have to. Okay, we definitely played this. Do I want to do this before I attack or after? I guess before, in case I get... Let's maybe attack first. They have to block. That's great for me. Let's do this first. Top 3 cards, you may put one of those cards back on top of your library, put the rest into your graveyard. Well, I think I would choose to have that. Another good win. Okay, 2 mana, but we get the Devotee. I would hope I'd get another mana for the next turn. I think I risk it. Let's see, this is my first time playing against the Platinum. Very scary stuff. I always overthink which mana to play. I'm like, oh, what spell might they think I have up? They're copying our colours. Green and blue so far. I think globe next turn. Unless I guess it depends how much I think I need another defender out there. Okay. I guess it's only 2 mana. I think I want a defender out. It's interesting because they doesn't feel like they're gonna be that quick, but does playing Dragonstorm Globe give me more options next turn? I don't feel like it does that much. I'd have 5 mana, or no, I'd have 4. Maybe it is good. I can play the Pummeler. This is also just very solid. Okay, I'll play this. See what you got. Some Sigurd. It's also annoying that that's an exile because I can't use my Lion Weight. Damage. Okay, so I can. I mean, there's no point actually. It's better just to play this. Play my tap round. Hopefully he slows them down, but there's a good chance they still have more removal. Well, that helps. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the globe. That's alright. We've got another one in there somewhere. And I've still got 5 mana. I can bring the globe back actually. Is that worth? I think so, because it's pretty mana efficient. I don't know if I'm using that correctly, because... Should I attack first? This is an instant, I didn't know. Double block? Okay. I'm down. And then let's play this. And let's bring the back. Because the good thing, I don't want to bring the Pummeler back in case I want to Lion Weight it. So it's a 4/4, so it's quite a lot. Also, I might want to use the Renew, so I think this is the better play. issue right now is I am running out of cards very quickly and don't have anything to draw more in my hand. So we're going to rely on picking up some good stuff. I could have raw possessioned the pummeler, let it die, and then line weight it back and just recycle my pummeler 3 times just to make up for the lack of cards. It's really interesting the ranks in Arena. I come from playing Valorant and League of Legends, and the ranks there are, I feel like, quite punishing for new players. I think in Valorant, like if you're new, it depends on your FPS experience, but you're pretty much guaranteed to be in the bottom 3 ranks, sort of iron, bronze, silver, and to rank up you really need to like get some good practice in, quite a lot of hours. And same, League is even more punishing in my opinion. I mean, there's so much to learn that you basically stuck in iron and bronze for quite a while. Okay, my opponent might have left the game, we will see. But yeah, in Arena, from my experience as a new player, feels like you climb very quickly. Even without much game knowledge. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like hitting gold this quickly is not a huge achievement. I don't think I was doing anything crazy. But it's nice. It's just a different approach, I guess, being more encouraging to new players. Yeah, I think he's gone, which is a shame. Feels like a scam. I paid my hard-earned currency, in-game currency, to play a game. But I will take the win. Unless they come back. Is it worth playing the land? Do I have anything that takes the lands away? Well, next turn I can pay to make these attack. That's a good thing. Oh, they're back! Just a short path from Greek or something. They are ramping. They have no mana. Okay, so it cost me 6. Do I play the island? Is there anything that I discard cards in my hand? I don't think so. Good bit of damage. I am scared. They've been ramping and I don't have cards. Okay, we do some more. Got a white splash as well in there. They might be having the same issue as me, of just not having much to play. So if I can still keep my exhale up, that's good. So confusing which one's which. Okay. 2 attackers. Nice. This is any color, right? Mana of any color, yeah. Can't counter that. Counter that. This spell can't be countered. Not going to waste my mana that way, but what I am going to do is bring back the pummeler. I think 3 mana, and I can still make both of them attack. Yeah, resolve. No snakeskin veil, thank goodness. Now, do I play the pummeler or do I double attack? I think I double attack. I don't have many cards in it. Also, should I be keeping up mana for... Yeah, maybe I play this and keep up mana for the exhale. And then next turn I can potentially just kill them. What are you gonna do with all of that mana? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, that's that. 0. They're gonna pay the extra, but that's okay. They're gonna pay 2. But now it might mess up the next play. Nope. Do you even have more lands? Probably still do. Yup. Yay. Now, do I use this as a dragon, or do I use it as a draw a card effect? Because I could just make my pummeler bigger. I might make it... I think I'm going to use it as a... Well, that sucks. Full attack. They're pretty much tapped out. They have 1 card. They have to block at least 1. So they're probably going to just chump one of these small ones. I'm not worried too much about the counter offensive. I guess I could keep the pummeler back. No, I think it's okay to put the pressure on. Hope I won't regret that. Okay. I'm happy to make that trade. Because pummeler gives me a card, basically. Okay, then they decided they also didn't like that trade. Double block, trade. Nice, so they have to put something down, but they definitely can, because I can see the devotee. And I have no cards, which is a little sketchy. Hopefully we get lucky with the draw. Ooh. That's scary. But at least it's still just a... Oh, nice. Can I kill? No, I can't. So I think I just play this as a creature. Do I tap it? I mean, if I tap that one, they have to block with this, probably. But I might even that sad if they double block. I just have threat the next turn. I think I'd rather they double block. Okay. Maybe that was why I should have tapped it, but I'm just worried I'm going to... Exactly what happened last time is going to happen again when I just draw a land and feel like an idiot. May have to put something with reach or kill it. Because otherwise they are dead on the board. Oh, that might do it. Do they have enough? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can they do it this turn? They can't because they don't have red mana. Is that right? Oh no, they can tap something for red mana, of course. So they can. And it does how much damage? 3 damage to any target. Okay, that definitely helps them out quite a lot. But they still have to block these. They have to block at least one of them. They're probably going to block with the Host of the Hereafter. Let one hit. Put the counts on this. Attack, but then they can't attack with it. I think this is still good. Maybe I just attack with that. And then if they try attack with this after... Double block. I mean, I'm happy to let Pamela die. Okay. Because then I would get the counters. Well, we've got Islands and Devotee to fix it. I think it's okay, because even if they... Oh no, if they get rid of it, I can't get it back. It's risky. If they have removal for the Devotee, I'm screwed. But I like a bit of a risk in my life. I would love to draw a land of any other colour. Okay, maybe I'll play that then. No, I think this is better first, and then if it gets removed, I can always... But then I'll miss a... No, I won't. Okay. We're safe. We've got something to do next turn anyway, and we'll hit our land drop. No matter what. I can also play the Wayfair to get that land as well. So. Ooh, that requires immediate dealing with, and I don't have a way of doing that. Which is not good. I could do with a Dragon's Prey right now. Maybe I do the Wayfair because it lets me mill, and then I could, if I hit some removal, I can bring it back. I think that's the strat. Oh wow, that the combo was crazy. Okay. Milled past the globe, which is a bit unlucky, but not the end of the world. Man, oh man, it is not looking good. It is not looking good. As this gets big, a lot of my spells don't work for... And that's also a bit annoying. Not good. Also not good. I think I monument to get the land drop, and then maybe devotee. I hope they forget about double blocking. Please, can I draw Dragon's Prey? Please. Every turn they get one more threat I have to deal with because everything becomes big. That's okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to stall this game out enough to get to Death Begets Life either. It might just be a swift defeat. 3. And it would give me 2, that's not enough. I mean, this ramps me quickly. And can I play something else if I have 3? Yeah, I can play the next card. I got one's tapped, I forgot about that. Oops. Is that sorcery? Yeah. Not ideal. That was a mistake. I mean, I can play that actually. Yeah, I'm gonna save the Aurora Obsession to the end of the turn in case I can get like a devotee or a Wayfair back. Otherwise I'm only getting the monument back. gonna start attacking now, and it's gonna be a bit of a bloodbath for me. So I'm on 6 mana. I can just about cast that. Yeah, I don't think... I mean, if I bring back the Fist, there's like maybe a chance if I draw the Death Begets Life. But that is like my bailout. My only bailout. Yeah, here's where they start attacking. Yeah, you can hit me for 5. Not that I have an option, but I'll allow it. Just this once. Yeah, and then it endures as well, right? This is so stupid. Or is it only non-token? Okay, yeah, it's non-token. Thankfully. Let's play this just because I can. Okay, let's play this. I mean, the thing is, they can tap it every turn as well. So maybe it's not even that good to play it. Maybe I play the... If I play the Monument and the Globe, I can potentially... play the Globe. This will get me a land. And I can play the Nest. Swamp. But this still sucks. I'm still taking 5 no matter what. And I'm probably losing one of my devotees this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I get Death Begets Life, we are saved. But that's it. That's the only out I have now. Really? You don't wanna tap some stuff down and do some trades? Interesting. Just making the biggest army of creatures. Is so lost. Okay. So I could try get it with Focus of Mind, but they will kill me next turn no matter what. So I have to play this, just on the hopes that... But I also can't, like, there's nothing I can do. It's over, isn't it? Because they can tap... They can tap it, yeah. Good game. I'll let them do it. Imagine they just kill it anyway. That would be fun. Game on live. Let's see it then. Hit me. Can they do that whenever? They can. That's even more cringe. Okay, now misclick. No, you didn't misclick. Unlucky. It's alright. I mean, that was... I think a little unlucky I didn't get any removal in my first, like, 10 cards. But it happens, and they had a really good early setup that I just couldn't do anything to. Against another platinum player, we have a very nice start hand, I think. I love seeing these in early. And a devotee is nice. And a tap land is also nice. Our lands are sorted. Let's just hope they don't hit me too hard early. Okay, that's promising. They didn't. Maybe I should have monumented and then globe next time. But okay, I think I'm gonna be glad I did. Yeah, we do this. We get them. I'm currently missing black. So we can nest guard potentially next turn. I think I'm happy trading these. This is obviously very disruptive later. Adapt. Okay. Do I just keep ramping? I think I do. Well, how much would I have at the end? Next turn I'd have 5. Which is not quite enough to cast a dragon. So maybe I don't need to rush it. Maybe I play the tap land and the nest guard. Yeah, I think that's better actually. The other thing is, I'd quite like them to remove one of these for the lion weight. Let's see what happens. Defenders versus aggro. Let's see if my appreciation for defenders is justified or not. Brigade. That was annoying because of the menace. This is so similar to my first deck. The Sage of the Skies red right deck. They have double strike, but this still trades with it, doesn't it? Double strike, first and second, yeah. And they're tapped out, so that will trade. They're probably just because of the menace, it's good. And it probably is good, I'm not denying that. Is it worth just ramping really fast? If I play this, I'll have 2 mana to play something else. I could try tap with Sage of the Skies, but I think I'd almost rather play this. 2 cards, 1 goes straight down. So next turn I would be on 6. I'm gonna do that. It might be a bit risky, but I don't think I'd die this next turn, so. Maybe I should tap 1 down. Nah, with these instant. Okay, that's instant. So maybe I should. I think we can risk it. Maybe I'm stupid actually. Okay, I'm gonna tap it, I think. What would I tap? That's 2 damage and 2 healing that I can't block anything from. So I think I would tap that. And I draw a card, and then the next turn I can lie in wait and globe. You have the combat trick. 3 damage. That's good. We're not dead yet. Oh, that hurts. Okay, I might get rid of that. So if I play I just have that. So maybe I lie and wait first. What is most important to get rid of? I think that. That's only 3 damage per turn though, but... That's 2 damage per turn. I think we get rid of one of the Sage of the Skies. Also annoying, it also heals into most turns. Next, I think, is this. And I think this. Okay, I don't know if that's good, but I think it will at least deter some of the attacks. Using up a lot of my timers, I need to be more careful. So how much mana am I on now? 7. So I play that. Will I have enough for that? That's 5. Yes, I would. So I might do that next time. Okay, they definitely have a combat trick and it's probably like +2 for everything. Do I just double block? See, because I can do this and this, but I have a feeling that the combat trick would then just destroy me. So maybe I care more about just double blocking this. How much damage am I taking? 5. 9. 9 damage. Let's see it. I mean, I think that's stupid. I should have... I can't block that though. I should have just blocked one of these maybe. Or just not blocked at all. Because I'm just thinking they're gonna put the combat trick and it's gonna make all of these do more damage, so I should... Okay. That hurts. Is that dead? 11. 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. It is dead. Oh man, I was too slow. I could have saved myself there as well. That was a big mistake. 2 defeats in a row. We still haven't seen Death Begets Life at all, I think. This is kind of a dodgy hand, but I at least have the taps. If I draw a mana, then I can play this, which is good. So I think I'm gonna check. But I might regret that. Okay, we got the... I'm very down to tap something. What do they probably have? They probably have a counter spell. Do I want to just draw a card anyway? No, let's just save it. I think they have a counter spell, so I'm gonna just let them waste the mana. Hey, Tima. Okay. I guess we're both just ramping. I should have played it. But I'll play it this time. It's fine. Hey, there it is. Look at the top of the cards you may put one of those cards back on top of your library, put the rest in your graveyard. Maybe the defender can mana fix me a bit. Yeah, I think so. I think this could be good if I actually get to cast anything. Don't throw it. Also, the line weight with that is good. Okay, lots of colours. Oh, jeez. That's probably it. I don't think I can do much here. That's so annoying. I guess I can try tap them out. I can't even... I'm missing mana drops as well. I think that's it. They're on 6 and I'm on 3. Please let me draw some lands. It's something. I was just so incredibly lost. Oh my gosh. Maybe I just don't have any Dragons routine for this stack. So if I play Devotee, and then I can tap something down as well. I'm gonna double block one of the elephants. Oh my gosh, never mind. I'm double blocking one of the elephants. I'm just dying. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Because then they can't activate this at least, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But they will next time. Okay, what can I do most efficiently with my mana? I can lie in wait, kill something. That would give them 10 damage, and then if I tap... Yeah, that's what I'll do. Because that wide Devotee, but I don't think the Devotee's good. Lie in wait. What do I want in my hand? Sure. Do they have a snakeskin veil? Yeah, thinking. No. That's annoying. Oh well. At least it forced them to use it this time rather than backing up next time. And then next, and then they kill me. This is tragic. Oh! I didn't play it in time! Oh, I'm so stupid. Oops. That's annoying. Silly mistake. Well, I couldn't have 3 back-to-back 7 wins, so that's where it ends. So I never got to cast this, and I think the thing was just not actually... I thought I had such good like ramp with the globes and stuff, and that did work in the games I won, but when I was against someone else that was trying to play big cards, they just ramped so much quicker than me. And I missed some important land drops in 2 games. I got completely stomped aggro wise one game. I just can't, yeah, I just couldn't really reach a point of stabilizing. I'm trying to think, what would I change about the deck if I was trying to be better at stabilizing. I think cheap removal would have been good. Sort of caustic exile would have been amazing. I think more reach creatures would have helped as well. Cheap ones, because I didn't really find the pummeler in the games I needed the pummeler. I think it was alright, but clearly nothing special. I don't know whether I wasn't drawing my card draw effects or just wasn't playing them correctly to try get to this in some of the games. But yeah. Oh well, not the worst. We went 3 wins straight into 3 losses, so up and down. But overall, pretty fun. I'm glad I got to try at least drafting something a bit different from the aggro. And hopefully I'll do a better job of it next time. Thank you so much if you've watched all the way through. Again, I said this last time, but I really appreciate it if you do. I'm new to making videos, so I'm not very good at talking to the camera. I'm not very good at, putting enough energy into what I'm saying, and I'm trying to get better at that. So I appreciate you giving me a chance. And hopefully I'll see you again in the next video.